Hi, I'm Dr. A.J. Kumar, PhD. This is Abstract Algebra 31. And what I'm doing is I decided, kind of an obvious thing, but so for a long time I wasn't even bothering with thumbnails for my videos just because I was lazy. And then I started doing the thumbnails. I kind of like doing it. And then for a while, here, let me go to my Rumble page. I've just been doing pretty boring thumbnails like this, which are descriptive. Wow, 62 rumbles. Wow. I'm surprised 34 people on Rumble, of all places, looked at a 16-minute video on modular arithmetic. I find that shocking. Or 17 people looked at an hour-long video on equivalent. Wow, okay. Anyway, having good thumbnails is always good. And so what I realized is this correspondence theorem, what it means is that if you have a surjective homomorphism, okay, what you end up doing is taking the subgroup lattice of the target space, and when you pull that subgroup lattice back, it pulls back into a subgroup of the subgroup lattice, or a sublattice of the subgroup lattice of the original space. And so what I did is I pulled up the subgroup lattice for S4 and the subgroup lattice for S3. Now what I'm going to do, okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, I have no idea what's going on. File. So I was gonna change it. I made Arden look psychedelic, and I was gonna change the background to have it, because I like this. The channel I was actually just had open, Cracking the Cryptic. This guy, Simon, makes really good thumbnails. And what he does, so they always tend to have a few key elements. So let me just open up his channel. And the other guy makes shitty thumbnails. This guy's thumbnail, I mean, they're not shitty, they're not as good as Simon. Simon has mastered the art of YouTube. And the other guy is just, the other guy is a lot more like me, where he's just like, he cares more about the Sudoku, and I think he thinks of the thumbnail as kind of an annoyance, and the other guy. But they all have some sort of blurry, colorful background with a lot of colors. So, right, the other guy's thumbnails are getting better, but Simon, his thumbnails, they have a colorful background. See. With bright colors, he has usually something with his face in it. Got some smirking ass thing. He's got a photo of the puzzle that he's solving, and that's always helpful. He's got, a glowing text, right? He's got the thumbnails nailed down. The other guy's thumbnails are okay, but he keeps using these blurry pictures of himself, and the poses aren't like good poses either. They're just like, what is this weird crouching thing? And it's not even a good foot. Like, look at this fucking cut of it. Like, does he have a claw? I mean, that looks like something that would... Here, let me zoom in so you can see it. Like, God damn it, Firefox. Okay. But, like, here, maybe if I open it in the new tab and don't hit play. Here we are. Like, look at this fucking hand. It looks like... Anyway. And then the photo isn't even a good photo. It's, like, really noisy. Like, good high-resolution photos of himself. I have a good high-resolution. So I got to do more stuff like this. And my thumbnails will get better over time. But, and obviously I'm not shitting on. These guys know how to do YouTube way better than I do. And I'm also not really... Okay. I'm doing this more as a take pride in my work type thing. Okay, but what I'm going to do is have the thumbnail be illustrating what the video is about. Duh. Okay. But let's do the subgroup lat. Okay. Let's do colors invert. Okay. There we go. Okay, now if I add a black background, foreground color. Yeah, that looks really nice. Okay. Let me look at this. I stole that from Wikipedia, and let me see. Do they have one about S3 mathematics? Yeah, dihedral group D6. Okay. The Cayley graph. I don't want the Cayley graph. I want the Hasse diagram. This is called a Hasse diagram. Damn. Maybe I can just make one myself. Okay, but it's very obvious if you look at this. So here's what I will do. Here, let me export this as S4 subgroup lattice invert colors. Okay. Yes. Okay. And then my paint. Let's open my paint. I gotta design a better desktop background for myself. Okay. Open recent. Oh. Layer show layers panel. Okay. Here we go. And I want a new layer. Okay. I'm gonna open up. Copy, and then paste. Oh, god damn it. No, I want to open with View Neor. There we go. Copy image. Let me just try Control C. Control. Menu bar, edit. Let's try Shotwell. Here, Firefox, there we go. Christ's sake. Copy image. There we go. Paste, there we go. Okay. And then I'm sure if I had the software I could make this. Okay, so, and what I'll do is just do this by hand. So let's save this as AA30 thumbnail. Okay. And so what I realized, so let me draw the subgroup lattice for S4. Okay, and then over here, I think it's interesting that S3 is mentioned over here. Anyway, let's call it the, okay, S for, oh, and I want to paint on a different layer. And actually I want to go, there we go. Subgroup, lattice. Subgroup. Then is there like a highlighter option for the pen? Okay, and then I'm going to draw by hand the S3 lattice. I'm terrible at drawing to scale, but I can fix it again. Lattice. There we go. Okay. This is the base. Let's just call this 1. And then how am I going to do this? Maybe I'll try to make it kind of roughly level. So here we have 1. On this level we have and on this level over here and on this level we have this is 1, 2, 1, 3, I think, and 2, 3. This is S3. And then in yellow, I'm just going to draw the lattice. Actually, you know what I want to do? Forgot that there's this layers feature here. I want to draw the lattice on a layer below, and I want to use a brighter color. So this, there you go. There, and that way it's just naturally under the dots. Then here we are. Doesn't need to be perfect. And then a new layer. And what I'm just going to do is put a little bit of a background. Ow. And that's like a weird green shade. I don't like that. Is there a way to make this, yeah, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw let's do a new layer. Why not? No, I don't want to use that blue color because that's what I used before. Let's use the bright pink. There we go. And I just want to call this black trans. There, black for black translucent, of course. Okay. Then in yellow, then finally in, there we go. I think the black trans layer needs to go. There we go. I think this might be a little bit too colorful, but I think if somebody stares at this diagram for long enough, it's kind of obvious what this means. So what the theorem was that we were talking about is that if you have the subgroup lattice in the image gets pulled back to a subset of the subgroup a sublattice of the subgroup lattice over here. And I think, you know what I will do is I'm going to erase this. Oops. Nope. What do I want to erase? Let's try getting rid of layer. Okay, what I want to get rid of is S4 lattice and S3 lattice. I can write those in with GIMP. Okay, where's my eraser? Oops. God damn it, who was that? It's Craig. Okay, let me put, shit, I can't have do not disturb on because there's somebody who might really need to disturb me. Okay, but let me, I'd like to write some software that does this, that if you tell it, okay, let's just be careful about erasing. go. Save. And I also want to layer 4. I want this to be cleaner. Go. There we go. Save. Now these are bothering me. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to redo this layer. How about that? This is the S4 lattice. How about I name them? That would help. This is the S3 blue lines. Black trans. Let me erase these parts because these should not be in the black trans layer. And let me make the background white, and so that it's easier to see what I'm doing and that I don't. There we go. Okay. And let's switch the background back to black. What is layer 4? Okay, and these are my mappings. What is layer? These are my S3 labels. Okay. My mappings, I am just going to get rid of this layer. My S3 blue lines, my S4 lattice, I definitely want these. Okay. These are going to be new mappings. Okay. And these are going to live below black trans and below S3, and black trans has to live below S3 labels. Okay, so new mappings. What I'm going to do is draw ellipses. Okay. So we had green here. Green here, green here. We have our pink here. And our pink here. We have our yellow here. This color scheme isn't great, but I'll live with it. And then we definitely need on black trans. Definitely need more blackness. Right here. And then I will will just increase the opacity a little bit more. Just so that it has and then no, that's too big. Really just needs it right here. Okay, new mappings. We've got our circles and then our final circle up here. We don't need a black trans there. I think just to be consistent, I should add some black trans. Black. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then new mappings. Oops. Okay, I'm not going to be a perfectionist. Go. And it really is it's a bijective map in this case, right? When we had a surjective homomorphism. And then this is fine. This is more than good enough. Extension dot thumbnail part dot png. Okay, let's go back to GIMP. Okay. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of Arden for a little minute. Okay, and I'm also gonna get rid of the correspond. Okay, I don't need this, and I don't. Okay, first priority. Okay. Okay, let's just do Firefox A30 thumbnail part. Here we go. Copy image. Wow, that has turned out really, really well. Okay. I think I'll just do a new thing. Okay. Let me switch these two. Choose background color. G. Delete layer. Okay. Paste to new layer. Control Z. How big is this? 2688 by 1280. Okay. Let me just do 2688 GHCI 2688 times 9/16. 1512. Oh, it's even. Wow, that's nice. GIMP. So 2688 by 512. Okay. 2688 by 1512. Okay. There we go. 2 new layer. And let's just put a standard guide here at the bottom. There we go. And then standard guide here on the left. There we go. Okay. Let's do and then okay, this needs to be our big center thing. God damn it, I want a guide over here at the tail. There's got to be a way to do standard guides in GIMP. 2688, there we go. And then one here up at the top. 0, go. Okay. Just gonna make this very big. Center. Yeah, then the left and right boundaries matter, don't they? Okay. Okay, and then I have some great empty space down here to put more information. And I want this as big as possible. I'll give myself a little bit of breathing room. That looks good. And let me do bright blue color. Is that correspondence there? I don't like that. I like, let's try the green. And then now I have a nice buffer. That's good. Okay. And then down here in white, okay, Artin 2.5, abstract, Algebra 30. Should I call it "You Won't Believe"? I should give it some dumbass clickbait title like "You Won't Believe This Theorem." That's an entirely believable theorem. Okay, let's go. That's good. Just wondering how much room. Here, I should have a matchup. That would work. Okay. And then thank you. Thank you, GIMP, for doing exactly the opposite of what I wanted you to do. There we go. Okay, gotta give ourselves a buffer up there and a buffer down here. I like this. Okay. And then let's just keep expanding until we kind of run out of room. That's good. Okay, the correspondence theorem. Let me delete the. We can just do lattice correspondence theorem would be better, but I think correspondence theorem. No. I like the. This is good. That's the title of the chapter section, so it's fine. And then I want to put I do want to put some labels on these. Okay, so this is the S4 subgroup lattice center it over here. There we go. Thank you, GIMP, for doing something I didn't want you to fucking do. GIMP, you piece of shit program. Then I want. Okay, there we go. Let's go down to 50. Happy. Let me zoom out. Yeah, this is turning out really well. Okay. I'm wondering, should I do, what did I say I'm doing? Did I say this is 31? Yeah. Okay, so this video will be 31, which is making the thumbnail for 30, because I actually think this is kind of interesting, this observation, which wasn't obvious at first, but okay. Okay. And then what was the font size? Let's go to 55. Okay. And then over here, center it over S3. Nope. This needs to be smaller. There we go. This is the S3 subgroup. And we want this to be 55. Jesus Christ. There we go. S4 subgroup lattice, S3 subgroup lattice. Homomorphism. And this stuff should be yellow. Let's make this yellow. I kind of like having a consistent color scheme. Yellow. No, I like the white better. Okay, and this should be capitalized. Don't dare click anything in GIMP because it will never do what I want. In fact, I can be pretty well assured that GIMP will do something I don't want it to do. Alright, there we go. This is good. And I want this in downloads. AA30.png. Yes, I want to replace the old one. Export. Cool. What I want to do is image scale 1280 by 720 scale and export that. Yes. Control Z. Save. Alright. Now, so I did the encoding and I did the uploading. Okay. So what am I going to call it? A surprising and U theorem in abstract out in group theory. Surprising and beautiful group theory. R10 2. Okay, and then XVAA30 description. Okay, dominant foot, laying algebra. Okay, abstract algebra. Copy. There we are. So the art and algebra length needs to be the first one, dominant foot. Okay. GitLab. There we are. Dominant and foot. Okay, here we go. This is the one I'm looking at. Here we are. Here we are. This is laying algebra. This is James and Liebeck. Really don't want all this dumb bullshit at the end. And then Dummett and Foote, because these were the two I was looking at. So I want to kind of make my fair usage case. I'm making it clearly transformational. It's educational purpose. I'm not making any money off of this. It's not a substitute for the original good, and if I'm linking to it in every video and saying and presenting it as if it is a supplement, then I can say it is increasing the market value of the other books rather than decreasing it. Right? I mean, I think my guideline is if people go tolerate reaction videos, this is way above the tier of reaction videos. So I'm not really worried about copyright. If I was worried about copyright, I wouldn't do it. But it's just like, it's something that's there in the back of my mind. Art in 2.10, abstract algebra 30, right? I think, yeah, it's abstract algebra 30. Okay. Upload the thumbnail. Downloads. Here we are. But you can't really see much with it, can you? Oh well. It's a good thumbnail. There we go. Let's just give it the same title over here. Choose my own. Here we are. Algebra, abstract algebra, modern algebra, group theory, groups, correspondence, theorem, the correspondence theorem, mathematics, upload to Dr. A.J. Kumar, right? Oh, I'm almost at 1776 rumbles. That would be great. There we go. I'm just going to submit. Okay. Alright, and then that always... Ah, fuck, I missed it. That sucks. Anyway. Playlists, abstract algebra. Alright, next, public. Let's just publish it. Let's click the link. I think it's gonna almost be finished processing. A surprising and beautiful theorem in group theory. And 2 hours to work through it. And I like this. Here's a visual illustration of the theorem. Alright, and then this video will be 31, which was making the thumbnail for AA30. Alright, let me click. Save, close, save. Oh shit, I was going to put this on locals, wasn't I? Let me do that as well. Okay, let me close. Oh, hey, Rumble didn't chimp out. Cool. Close. I should probably also share it. I don't know. Okay, and then log in. Here we are. Let's see. This is only for supporters. Add content. Okay, photo, podcast, video, or PDF. So let me go. Okay, close this. Close. Delete. Close. It's an odd puzzle, so I do want to watch that. Close. 4. Okay. This. Okay. Close. Discard. Close. Discard. Open. Open raster. Okay. And then there's got to be like GIMP, reduce color palette of image, and DuckDuckGo sucks for this type of thing. So I won't Google that. I spelled palette wrong. Okay, let's go to image mode, indexed, generate optimum palette, convert. Jesus Christ, 11,000 by 54,000. My goodness. Yeah, Craig Cannon, who knows more about everything with computers than I do, told me to do this, so. Notes dot PDF. Let's try that. .pdf. Let's try this. Cannot handle the width or height of the image. Try that. Oops, I selected PDF. Yeah, sure. And locals is probably going to tell me that it can't handle the image. I'm just guessing. Let's try it. Oh, that's not bad. 1.7 megabytes? That's nothing for an image. Wow, that turned out well. Add title for my post. AA note. Where, oh, I wanted a link to the video. Rumble. Let's just go to my channel. Here we are. There you go. And then auto submit. There we go. Alright, I don't think I have anybody on my locals. Let me just check. Locals, never mind. It might chimp out with the picture. Discard changes. Discard changes. Close. Close. I will watch that when I'm done. Close. Let's see. That is one thing that YouTube does better than Rumble, is encodes the video before I decide to publish it. Like it gets a head start when it can. I just want to see how the video turned out. I love this thing with the banner propaganda. That's the best. All right. It's like the TV screen on Idiocracy. That's what I'm going for. Anyway, okay. Is there anything else? I think this is it. Wow. Okay. 3 total. That includes me and Craig and one other person who I don't think has ever paid me. Anyway. Go pay on my locals. Because I need money. Anyway. I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.